Alright, Clover Crew, welcome back to Phantom Quest, the only place where anime theories are taken way too seriously, with absolutely no regrets. Today's Mind Melter is all about Black Clover's most chaotic duo, Asta and Liebe. You probably thought their whole Devil Pact thing peaked with Union Mode and a few emotional flashbacks. But what if I told you that buried underneath all those heartfelt headbutts and bro screams is a theory that completely flips the script? We're not just talking another shonen power-up or some vague foreshadowing. We're talking a secret so big it could change how you see Asta's role in the entire narrative. Get ready, because today, we're blowing the lid off the possibility that Liebe isn't just a low-ranked devil with a grudge. He might be the most important devil in the underworld's history.
Would like to take notes while I take totes of the marijuana smoke.
If you've ever yelled, "I'll never give up," loud enough to scare your neighbors, this one's for you. Let's start with the basics, in case you've been mana-deprived or binge-watching through bloodshot eyes. Asta, the boy with no magic in a magic-drenched world, ends up bonding with Liebe, a devil who also hates all things devil.
What the fuck is this? I don't know.
Sounds poetic already. The emotional spark really ignites in that dungeon showdown where, instead of dominating his enemy, Asta chooses partnership. No dominance, no control, just mutual respect and a shared goal to destroy every last obstacle in their path. Their pact is unique in that it's not formed from fear or coercion, but raw emotion and determination. Sounds noble, right?
Nope.
But here's where the theory kicks in. What if there's more to Liebe than just a tragic backstory and edgy eyeliner? Some fans speculate that Liebe is actually a high-ranking devil who somehow slipped through the cracks of the underworld's brutal hierarchy.
You serious?
Not just survivor energy, but royalty in exile vibes. Think about it. He survives Lucifagus's massacre, ends up in the human world with his memories and consciousness intact, and manifests a form of anti-magic powerful enough to cancel out time manipulation. That's not your average devil with a chip on his shoulder. That's someone hiding a dangerous legacy. It's like if Naruto's Kurama turned out to be a celestial fox god just chilling in his belly the whole time. Suddenly, all those death stares and grunts of approval take on a whole new meaning. Now let's really stack the evidence and see how deep this rabbit hole goes. Liebe's backstory is sad, yes, abandoned, orphaned, and eventually sealed inside a 5-leaf grimoire. But the grimoire itself reacts not just to Asta's despair, but to Liebe's very presence. The grimoire transforms into something that balances the negative energy of despair with the destructive power of anti-magic. That's not just symbolism, that's synchronization on a mystical level. Also, remember the Qliphotht rituals? They revealed a lot about devil ranks, gates, and how the underworld operates. For Liebe to exist outside that system and still possess such unique abilities, that screams anomaly, or rather, plot-critical outlier. Lucis fears Asta more than anyone else in the story, and it's not just because of his muscles or his positive attitude. It's because Asta can defy the laws of the world. But it's Liebe who's the origin point of that power. Anti-magic is more than just a cool gimmick. It actively rewrites the rules. There's a solid case to be made that their bond is more than a pact. It's a key, a living loophole that threatens to unravel the divine order Lucius is trying to create. And get this, Liebe's name literally means love in German.
Pretty little baby, I'm so in love with you.
That's not accidental. Naming the most tragic devil in the show after the most human emotion, that's foreshadowing in neon letters. If devils are manifestations of hatred and curses, then Liebe represents the antithesis, perhaps even the potential for redemption. Asta's influence could be awakening that part of him, and together they might represent the union of human will and devil essence. Tabata himself hinted in interviews about bonds beyond power. This could be it. And let's not forget the evolution of Union Mode. At first, it's just a flashy fusion, but as the story progresses, they achieve levels of synergy that rival divine intervention. Time magic, erased. Dimensional slashes? Parried. The rules of magic itself? Bent. If that's not leading up to some final reveal that Liebe has a dormant form. Or a bloodline that challenges Lucifagus himself, then what are we even doing here? Alright, now let's go full chaos mode. What if Liebe isn't just a rogue devil, but actually related to Asta in some wild reincarnation-style twist? Shared trauma? Check. Same grudge against the world system? Check. Implausibly deep connection that lets them fuse bodies without a sweat? Triple check. It's a stretch, but imagine Liebe is a fragment of someone from Asta's lineage, perhaps even a twin soul, split between realms. That's some high-concept anime nonsense, but admit it.
Oh, hell no! Hell no!
You'd watch the hell out of that arc. Even if it's not blood, their emotional synchronicity borders on absurd. Their fusion isn't just magical, it's intimate.
What?
Sharing a body? That's some next-level commitment. Most couples don't even share passwords. These two are sharing limbs. No wonder the fandom jokes about devil roommates. And married energy. It's bromance turned mythic. And if Tabata really wants to play the long game, there's room here to tie it into the broader cosmology. What if Asta becomes the first human-devil hybrid to act as a bridge between realms? Not a king, not a devil, but a balance. The true anti-singularity. And don't even get me started on Noelle. You know there's someone out there drawing fanfic, where she's stuck in a love triangle with Asta and his literal devil partner.
What? What the fuck?
It's hilarious, ridiculous, and yet strangely believable. That's what makes the theory work. It's absurd enough to be real. Black Clover has always thrived on emotional extremes and wild power surges. This pact isn't just power-based, it's character-based. Liebe is growing through this bond, just as much as Asta is. And that's where the real twist might be hiding. Not in a sudden reveal, but in a gradual evolution.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Towards something no one expects. So there it is. This theory, it pacted with my sanity, head-butted logic, and anti-magic slashed its way straight into my favorites list.
Stop it. Get some help.
Whether Liebe is a fallen royal, an emotional anomaly, or just a devil with a heart of gold, there's something special brewing here. And you can bet Tabata isn't done cooking. If this breakdown lit a fire in your devil-loving soul, hit the like, drop your wildest Asta Liebe theory in the comments, and subscribe for more brain-melting Black Clover content. Let's keep bonding over madness, because if there's one thing this story proves, it's that nothing is stronger than a pact made in fire, pain, and a whole lot of yelling. Bulls out.